Constructive dismissal means many things, but generally it's where an employee is unable to continue working because of changes that their employer has made or things that have occurred in the workplace. It is a case where the employer has effectively terminated the person, which is why it's constructive. It's an effective or a theoretical, it's a created termination because the person was never given an official letter of termination. Generally, constructive dismissal falls into two main categories. One would be a decrease in compensation, so a change in the terms of your employment. And the other would be that the workplace has become untenable for the person working for whatever reason. So the person is just no longer able to continue working because of changes made, even if their compensation is the same. A classic example of constructive dismissal would be, let's say an employee is making $100,000 a year. It's a nice round number. That employee's wages get decreased to $70,000 a year. That employee then has an option. They can choose to stay in the position at $70,000 a year and potentially sue, or they can choose to leave and try to find a new position. That would be a constructive dismissal. It's a type of dismissal because the employer is letting the employee go by reducing their compensation. A non-financial constructive dismissal would happen when a workplace becomes intolerable to an employee for whatever reason. So let's say a new boss comes in and that boss is actively harassing, bugging the employee, and making it so that employee can't work, as one example. Another example would be an employee who's worked for 20 years in the day shift suddenly gets moved to the night shift. They can't make it work.